All right, we are live. We are live. Let's get it. Let me make sure that this is all good. Before we get this thing started, I want to talk about the two-way build. This violation for Kobe on 2K24 is something we want to get into. The file size for 2K24 as well. Something I want to get into. Hopefully the homies are rolling in. I'll get to the chat. Above 97, Abdullah, Big Scoop, Living 2K Kid Phantom. What's goody, y'all? Shiesty in the building. What up? What up? Chosen in the building. Housey, Pausing, Eminem, Jay Johnson. What up, Buck? Sorry if I missed anybody. Let me just do this and I'll get right back to it. Let me just add this in the chat. All right. Live. Oh my God, I messed that up. All right. Live. There we go. We are live. Let's get it. Now it's on to the chat. They're out here. The homies out. Chef Ray, what up? Ray in the building. Salute to you. Champ the best. I appreciate that, Ray. Salute to you as well. 100. Quick, fast. You already know we out here, Chef Ray. I'm definitely doing the Kobe violation. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. That seems to have stirred up a hell of a lot of controversy with the community. I don't understand why folks have such strong feelings about it. If you don't want to do it, go ahead about your day. I'm going to create a nice clip and hopefully a compilation of clips of folks who either at me or submitted to me via DM. And those videos will be playing in the background. And I'm sure it'll be a nice little movement. And it's our own little way of honoring Kobe's legacy for the release of 2K24, a staple year for having him on the cover. But yes, folks seem to have had strong feelings about it, as if I'm supposed to be affected by their strong feelings. I don't get affected. I respect everybody's opinion. And because because the All City team, All City Big Red, first presented me with the idea, and I thought it was dope. Instantly jumped on it. It was like within 20 minutes, I had the video created and uploaded and sent out. But some people are like, hell nah, hell nah, we not honoring Kobe's legacy. Hell nah, we not doing that. Hell nah, it's too late. Hell nah. And I'm like, yo, to each your own, B. I'll be chilling over here on the sideline and do my thing. What up, man? Yeah, so we're gonna talk about the two-way player. What up, Slim? What's good? Kara out there. What up, Kara? Louis Sanabria was goody. Jay Kobe violation. So I dropped a video earlier today. First, the homie All City Big Red sent me a video idea. He said a video or a live stream idea, saying that it'd be dope if we could actually take an 8-second violation, like in other words, moment of silence type of thing, walk the ball up the court where everybody understands we're just gonna wait for the whistle to blow, get that 8-second violation, get the whistle called, first 8 seconds, and then the next possession, same thing, everybody respect for Kobe, just chill, wait for the 24 seconds to wind down, and then we play ball. Oh my God. Y'all have straight 25 3-point percentages the whole year, 20 win percentages the whole year. Half the folks that damn near responded in a negative way are probably the worst players on 2K. And those are the people like, nah, B, I need to score. Nah, B, Kobe will roll over in his grave. You can have your strong feelings, man. It doesn't affect me. You could you could have your strong feelings, my guys. I definitely respect your position and opinions, man, for sure. To each their own, but but it is what it is. What up, other dude guitar? What's goody? To each their own, Bree. It just is what it is. Hopefully, with the folks that do participate, I'll be able to create a nice compilation of clips of folks showing that type of honor for Kobe's legacy. Like I could only imagine that being done in the NBA, what that would be like, and what type of meaning and value that would have. So he said that escalated quickly. Yeah. It's all love, man. To each their own. That's the world we in. The world we in is like F yesterday, bro. Yesterday was yesterday. I'm here for today and all of 2 hours tomorrow, and that's it. Because that's all they thinking. They only thinking for the first 2 hours of tomorrow. Ain't no thought going past the first 2 hours of tomorrow. But that's just facts. It's definitely not doing too much. It's definitely doing probably the most. And I think I tell you the truth, when we were on 2K when Kobe passed and we didn't even believe it. We were actually on 2K and folks were seeing what happened and it was like, nah, hell nah. And it was more shocking because Kobe was in retirement. It's like you're thinking of what Kobe is gonna mean to the world in retirement. He impacted the world through gameplay, but I thought he was gonna have an even larger impact in retirement. That was my natural thought process. This man free with all that energy that he invested into the game of basketball, what's he finna do in retirement? I was just heavily anticipating his influence, especially on these young knuckleheads. I was definitely waiting and heavily anticipating his influence on the young and dumb folks. And man, it just sucked because I know he was gonna have that type of impact on a lot of young folks, even the young smart folks. But I knew he was gonna have that. I knew it, man. I just felt it. And to take that away from us, or to have that taken away from us, was just like, damn, bro. So yeah, that was definitely hard. Appreciate it, and Brio. But to each their own, man. Like I said, to each their own. There's not a apps. This is not the only way you could honor Kobe's legacy. You can mess around and go get 8 boards and 24 points, like somebody had mentioned. Do what you got to do. But let's make it dope. Either way, if that idea wasn't a good idea to a good amount of community players, we're gonna make it happen in the way in which we said it. But I would love to see other folks be creative in their ways in honoring Kobe Bryant. I'd love to see that, man. What up, Smug? What's good? You can see some of his influence on player like Tatum, Trey. Big facts. Appreciate that. I remember exactly where I was. He felt superhuman. The reason I love basketball. Big facts, Lucky. Cried like a baby that day. Kobe was my hero. Coming playing ball still sucks to this day. Him and his daughter deserve more. And I ain't gonna front. I saw that clip earlier today. Oh man, of him and his daughter, and him saying that joint really touched home because there was a clip of him saying, just smile, man. Put one foot in front of the other and keep pushing forward. And that's what we do here on the channel. I try my best to practice that as well. One foot in front of the other, no matter what happened a second ago. And then when you seen that joint, then he shows him as I said, oh man, where's the tissues at? Hoodie H, what up, man? King Natty, what up? Let's effing go, man. Let's effing go. What up, OG? So we're talking about this two-way build. And let me make sure that I got this right. Hopefully, yeah, I got it set up. So this two-way build right here, which we could zoom in and kind of go through the motions. I don't know what type of builds y'all making. I made a video about this build earlier today. And, at first glance, especially when we're spoiled from 2K23, we're like, what are we looking at? And, that's how I felt. What are we looking at? But then if you look at like an actual 6'9" build from 2K23, you're like, oh, crap. You take that, try to make a 6'9" on 2K24, which most folks have tried to do, and they quickly saw that it can't happen, at least not the 2K23 6'9". But then you look at this build at a 6'6", and we'll go from top to bottom. Close shot is not there, 52. Driving layup, 72. But driving dunk, 86. So we start to see some. What up, Eric Cunningham? So we start to see some. 86, he got the contact dunks. Bam. So then this is Pac Hoops, by the way. Pac Hoops is the one who created this build. All City Big Hex sent it out on Twitter. So you go into, you got the 86 driving dunk and you got the 86 three ball, which is pretty dope right there. You know, you're knocking down shots. That's what folks want to find out. They want to find out if they're going to be able to be a shooting threat and also a driving threat. But I know a lot of players were thinking if you're going to be a shooting threat or a driving threat, then there ain't no way you're getting ball handle. And then we get this build with a 92 ball handle. So you got contact dunks, you got a three ball, and you got a 92 ball handle. All right, there ain't no way you could get more. There ain't no way you could do more than that. Now, this ain't a one build. This is a 6-6 build. So I wouldn't necessarily run this at the one for the homie that was talking about the higher pass accuracy for sure. And I think you're going to see folks out there trying to run this at the one with the 75 pass accuracy. Some folks are saying you're not even going to need much pass accuracy on their builds in 2K2. That's what, there's a rumor going around. Then you look at the speed with ball, and that's an 83. So now you got ball handle, finishing, and shooting. Now we move on to defense and say you got a 90 in your steal. Oh, hell nah. And an 85 perimeter. Oh, hell nah. So you got to sacrifice your speed, right? Negative, Kochi. 83 speed with an 87 acceleration. He didn't sacrifice his vert either. He did sacrifice his strength, though. What you think about that? $5 super chat from All City Big Red in the building. Matter of fact, let me put on some. Hold on a second. Where is this at? Oh, I'm in the. Did I put it on the other screen? Oh, I gotta go into the other one. All City Big Red with the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, man. I gotta add. Matter of fact, you know what? That's what we're gonna. I'll go into full screen, then I add the background music. So he didn't even sacrifice his vertical, but he definitely sacrificed his strength. And he has the 90 stamina, 91 stamina, which is pretty good. Let me go into full screen and put on this background music. Nice little vibes. They're supposedly changing thresholds on day one builders. So I definitely think it's going to be some good builds. I would say stay away from them templates, except for the PG-13 joint. Blake Malpass with a $9.99 super chat set. All City Small Red in the building. Appreciate the $9.99 super chat, Blake. I saw your post in Discord. Let me see if I could make this chat bigger. Oh, I can make this chat bigger. It's a GG. I no longer have to squint to see the chat here. And make it even bigger than that. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, the build is okay. I think the build is okay as well. We just don't know what an 86 three ball is gonna look like out there. What does it mean for 86 driving dunk when you don't have any strength? There's a lot of people saying that strength is gonna weigh heavily on how successful you are at finishing. But I take that with a grain of salt, because I think you're going to have some folks finishing with more finesse than strength. I think there's going to be two different play styles for attacking the rim. And it used to be like that for a long time. I don't see 2K going too far away from what we've seen in the past, in case you guys are curious. 90 stamina should be good. I think so as well. I think 90 stamina will be good. Why Big Jordan said I'm going 99. That's a secret Kobe build. You know, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I was kind of when I was looking at it, it looks like you're gonna get, like you guys are gonna be with that type of build. You guys are gonna be able to get a little bit more, just a little bit more than a little of everything. So you know, it's one of those builds. I think that type of build right there is a build for me that's safe, that could pretty much, you know, going no money spent. I think I might take that build into consideration, actually. For someone like me, no money spent, I think that's a good build. Boy's gonna be pissed making these no strength builds. You think so, Lewis King? You know, I wouldn't. I think strength is gonna be a play style, but I don't think going without strength, you're gonna be a liability. And you guys can see that from the Zach LaVine template build with a 90 driving dunk and a 40 strength. That should give you a little bit of an indicator. 2K has always had an issue with making strength apply to your finishing. Always. They've always had that issue. It's always speed and momentum that gets you the buckets you need on your drive. It may be different. It may very well be different in 2K24. But even if it's different, I don't see it being drastically different from what we've seen, to the point that finesse finishers are not even going to be an option. It's tough. No money spent. Yes, Timothy Flanagan. Agent Q, how they making bills without the game? They had the game. They had the game. Yeah. These are folks that went into Community Day. They're not. If you guys don't know, a lot of creators went to Community Day, so they got a chance to play with the bills, and they got the chance to record all of that. And then when they got home, they had 7 days to put everything together and start dropping build info and everything they experienced with the 2K kind of created a game for the Community Day members. It wasn't the full-on 2K24 version, but it was something very similar to what we're going to receive for 2K24. And so much so, to give you guys an idea, so much so that it was like the day before the embargo lifted, 2K sent out a message to all creators that went to Community Day saying that they made some adjustments. So before they drop their videos, go check out with Zach Timmerman, because he could give them the update on the adjustments so they can make the changes to their videos accordingly. TSDs, appreciate you. Thank you for the sub. Strength is just tied into a few finishing and defensive badges, so the caps are important if you're trying to get the most out of your build. There you go. And I think we keep forgetting, you know what, every time, and it seems like, I gotta say that it seems like the community is hard-headed in a way, because although Mike Wang has come out saying it, play styles are gonna be a thing this year. 2K is, if there's gonna be any big change, it's gonna be your play style, because never have we had a game where badges regress. So if we're thinking about badges regressing to the point that they could drop to bronze, then your playstyle is going to determine how successful you are. And folks keep talking about build this, build that, but if your playstyles don't match, you can have a totally different set of badges that accommodate your playstyle. It's no longer where you can switch a playstyle mid-game if you don't have the badges to match and help you out. Although badges ain't going to make up the whole game, they are always going to have an impact on like the success of a shot or whatnot. Dos pelotas with 4.99 super chat said, ready for another dope year being a part of the best 2K community. Salute to you, Dos pelotas. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 4.99 super chat. Really appreciate that. I can't for someone to try to bulldoze me. Talk about charge. And that's another thing we didn't even consider. I love taking charges throughout the year. But are you even going to be able to get into a charge animation? The bully animation, I don't think you're going to be catching charges on the bully animation. I think the bully animation is tied into the body up for them to go into the bully. I don't think they'll automatically be going into a bully animation if there's no body up. So it's going to be interesting. I'm curious. We have had years where the charges were completely broken. We haven't had to experience that in a long time, but from my experience playing the game for so many years, we had a bunch of years where the charges in the paint, whether it was either from the ball handler or someone just cutting into the paint. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it used to be somebody just cutting into the paint. I stand there and catch a charge on a dude running in, which was crazy. So there's so many other factors that we got to consider. I think strength is just going to be another badge attribute requirement, and it surely is. Hopefully these badges are effective. I would love to see it. I would love to see finesse. I would love to see finesse finishers and also strong finishers. I would love for it to be an option. If someone's goated at finishing with finesse, let them be goated, whether that's a teardrop or an acrobatic layup or whatnot, or even a spin dunk. But I would love to see finesse added with the option of strength. Ja Morant or LeBron James drives, you know. What up, Coach Z? What's good, man? Just got off an 11-hour shift, ready for Friday sickness to hit. Salute to you, man. I know it feels good coming off 11 hours, man. Salute to you. Stay strong. You got this. Hall of Fame light skin is next level wild. Hell yeah. Hall of Fame light skin. That's what they finna call me. The Hall of Fame light skin badge. I didn't even know I was the light skin guy from the videos, man. No money spent. Let's go. Who's on board? Don't think I forgot, y'all. You know, if I say something, I keep my word. And especially with something like this, as important as this is going to be for the 2K community, we definitely going no money spent, y'all. Definitely. All City Big Red with a $5 super chat said, I'm making a Ja Morant variant. I think those builds, considering what Ja Morant did in those clips, I don't know what the defense is going to look like against that, but at least in those clips against the AI, he just took off. You think 2K, Jamie Keys said, you think 2K will be adjusting the whistle badge? Man, I don't know what's to come with that whistle badge. I don't know why they put that in the game. The second I saw it, I said, you leave room for exploits. The second I saw the badge, I said, that's leaving. You can't come off, in my opinion. I say in my opinion because I don't want to be too opinionated here or have too strong an opinion. Maybe we could create some dialogue about it. But in my opinion, you can't come off a year where interior defense was completely and utterly undermined. Your attributes, your badges were just undermined. And I already know there's like a good 10 of y'all right now in the stream saying, I didn't see nothing wrong with interior defense. Cap, I'm calling it. I had multiple center builds. We had tons of centers running that said the same exact thing, and we got to see the same exact experience all year round. Surely you got blocks. I believe you got blocks. For every one block that you did get, there was 10 dunks right on your head. There was 10 drives right on your head. So stop the cap already. The fact is, interior defense was horrendous. Probably one of the worst years for interior defense was 2K23. And I don't believe that is a good idea to go from that to a new year where, as Mike Wang put it, there's the absolute most improved aspect of 2K24 from what gameplay testers has said was interior defense. How do you apply a whistle badge that allows the foul call to happen more often for someone who has the badge? I don't think that was a good idea, but hopefully it's balanced out well. One thing I can say is not about complaining about 2K. One thing I can say is that it looks like 2K has done a tremendous job in bringing us or trying to deliver us something that we've been asking for. So I'll keep my fingers crossed and hopefully they got that balanced out. Back to the chat we go. I hope two-way finishers are back. Remember how crazy goated them two-way finishers were? Them boys was scary. They were scary on defense, and look, they were scary on offense as well. Yeah, fun times. What if we get the spin done back? The spin dunk back. Ooh, I used to love that spin dunk. I used to absolutely love it. Other dude guitar said, or 10-6-1 PG standing layup on your head. Facts, yeah. 2 days, I can't wait. Angelo said, we are out here. The excitement is here. Tom Shines with a $10 super chat said, yo, City, hypothetically, if I flew to New Zealand to buy and play PS5 2K24 Thursday with my NZ account, when I fly back Friday to the States, will I lose progress on my US account? That's exactly what I heard. That's exactly what I heard. I heard that you will lose your progression. So I can't tell you for sure, but I heard the same exact thing. If you go on a New Zealand account, you can't do nothing with that joint. You'll lose everything. You have to start a new account. I think most folks would be on a brand new account because it'd be content creators mostly that do it. So they do it for content. So it's okay for them to do it on a different account as long as they're streaming onto their platform. But if you're just a regular player going to New Zealand, it's not that it's not recommended. If you really want to just get your hands on the game early, it's understandable, but I don't think it counts towards your progression when you try to switch back. Last year it wasn't that way, Tom Shine said. Last year I was able to play my same progress. Interesting. You're on Xbox though, right? I think you're on Xbox. OG just pre-ordered 2K24. Let's go. You have to stay on New Zealand account, Don Caluminati said. Why would you buy it 2 times just to play a day early is what Above 97 said. Danny 2K said, Tom Shines, you won't lose anything as long as you stay on the same New Zealand account. There you go. Yeah. Whistle badge. Ben said whistle badge should only work against players with low defensive rating. That's more understandable. That's now. Do we believe that 2K could kind of distinguish? That's the tough part. Paul George versus Brandon Ingram, 1v1. Who you got? I would probably choose Brandon George. If I had to choose, I would probably go with Brandon George between Paul George and Brandon Ingram. I had no issues. I'm on Xbox. There you go, Mighty. So with Xbox, are we allowed to switch to New Zealand and back to US? I wish I could tell you. I don't have the answer for that. Hopefully the homies in the stream that are in the live stream chat right now, hopefully y'all could clarify that for the homie. Did they ever drop the My Career story? No additional news from the last time I streamed. There hasn't been anything additional. It's been kind of dry. It looks like we're just gonna get season 1 information, and that's that. I know strength from my two-way play shot Kobe build. Do I know strength from? Zidane Dada in the building, legend for 33 months. He said, "You looking extra handsome today, and those biceps." Yes. You know, oftentimes before I go live, I think about getting a compliment from Don. And if you guys haven't seen Don, I just posted him on my Twitter. So go to type !Twitter. My Twitter homepage will come up. The link will come up, and you can see the person who's leaving these comments. So yeah, oftentimes before I go live, I get my extra workouts in. I do like 25 sets of 3 repetition curls. Just so I could get Don to say, "Damn, your biceps are looking crazy today." So yeah, that's the type of time we be on. You know, we that type of family, bro. I know y'all don't normally do that, but you know, that's the type of time we be on. And now y'all could go check out Don and see if you got something to say to him. Go check out Don. He's on my Twitter, and see if you finna say something to him IRL. Yeah, go check him out. I'm curious to hear your feedback on that. Let me see if y'all finna go crazy on it. You're gonna be like, "Yo, all right. Let me keep that joke to myself." My name is Twan. $2 super chat. PS5 gang over here. Xbox don't want no smoke. My name is Twan. Is calling out all Xbox players. Appreciate you, Don. You already know the vibes, man. Blake Malpass said, "Never forget the hashtag carrying tax." We got the backpacks ready. Rubes Gaming said, "I am special. Y'all don't want no smoke. Closer to the rim, the better. The farther, the worse." The dude gonna Tyrone it. He said that dude gonna Tyrone it. There's big facts, man. You know, I keep it chill. I keep it easy always, man. But IRL and this live stream stuff is 2 totally separate things, man. That's just facts. Salute to everybody who showed me love IRL. I really appreciate that, and I always leave with respect. You can trust and believe that. Always will leave with respect. I'm not a knucklehead type of dude. It's straight. You beef in the chat. That's what Chris said. Yep. Yeah. Can we play Thursday after 12? Yeah, Thursday night. Yeah. So Thursday night going into Friday. I'll double check it. Let me double check my calendar. Yeah. So Thursday night at midnight going into Friday morning is where the game becomes available to you. Now, I'm making a prediction early that you're probably not going to be getting on to about 2 or 3 in the morning. That's my guesstimate. Like the servers, you're gonna have server every year. You have server issues, and I don't think this year is gonna be even any different. I think it's gonna be even more difficult to get on because of crossplay. So we'll see what happens, man. Hoping for the best. 600 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here, man. Salute to y'all. Y'all can help us get to 100K. Drop a sub, man. Drop that sub. Let me see them notifications. I'll give each person a shout out that subscribes. I see the name coming through. I'll do my best to give you a shout out as long as I'm not going into one of my crazy long-winded spiels. But yeah, keep them subs coming through. Cube Corley. Hopefully I didn't jack that up. Ya Yakub. It got to be Yakub or Corley. The community not really talking about. Hold on a second. Let me scroll back up. He said the community not really talking about Bulldozer as in the animation. You think the animation or offensive foul with the push off? It seems like it'll be another 2K19 pushing year. I get what you're saying. And this is one of the curious points. We actually did kind of discuss this in detail, because when you think of a Bulldozer animation, you want to make sure that the defender is not being controlled by your Bulldozer animation. You get what I mean to say? All City Big Red with the big super chat, $5 100K on the way. Appreciate that, Red. But yeah, you want to make sure that when those animations were created, that the defense could actually maneuver. And I don't think that's going to be the case. It's tough because we spent years being concerned about canned animations. Hopefully you guys know what canned animations are. Canned animations are those animations that neither player has control. You got to wait for the animation to finish playing out and it cans you in together. It's an automatic animation and you just got to wait for the joint to play out. Hopefully that's not the case with Bulldozer. Hopefully if someone's like trying to mash the steel button or something like that, they get the animation that they're queuing up on their controller and they're just not brought into a bulldozing type of animation. So we'll see what happens. Hey, drop them off, KK. Appreciate the sub and the like. Salute to you, man. Salute to everybody that's helping us on this journey to 100K, man. It really, really means a lot. Hopefully by the end of the year, you guys could be back here on the live stream. Hopefully we keep this thing going where you guys are watching my no money spent my no money spent journey, and also the league, the All City League gameplay, and all the good stuff we have in store for 2K24. Hopefully you guys could share with that journey, and at the very end, I'll be unboxing the YouTube plaque and putting it on the wall. I'm really hoping a lot of you guys could be here for that. It's gonna be a big moment. So salute to y'all, man, for making that happen. What up, Justice Grant? What's good, man? Is the builder gonna change? I don't think the builder is gonna change. I think what we're seeing is gonna be very similar to what we get. I don't think there's gonna be a drastic change. You may see changes. You know what you may see changes? You may see changes on like which animations are tethered. I mean, which attributes are tethered. You might see like thresholds change, things like that. But as far as how the builder looks, the aesthetic, I think you're going to see very similar. City, you should have been invited to community day. Big facts. That's what Isaac said. Nah, you know the vibes. Me and 2K, we don't really get along. We don't share. Hopefully 2K could put us on the, hopefully 2K24 could put me and 2K on the same wavelength, because I haven't agreed with a lot of things I've seen from 2K over the last 3 years. So in those last 3 years, I haven't had the most favorable things to say about 2K, and I'm sure they don't appreciate that, and I can understand that. If it was my business, I would understand that. I wouldn't want nobody that talks like that about my business. You know what I'm saying? Even though some of what I'm saying is facts, I just wouldn't want it. And I understand that from the business side of things. So hopefully 2K24 can put us on the same wavelength where I'm praising the game for the developers' efforts and how it shows through. We'll see what happens, man. Already pre-downloading the game. I pre-ordered it, but does it pre-download? I gotta double check out before I go to sleep tonight. I'll double check that game. By the way, I can't stress enough, y'all. I can't stress this enough. I am completely immersed into Baldur's Gate 3. If you guys haven't played that game, it may not be for everyone. It's not. Ideally, if I saw the game, it would not be for me. Just looking at a YouTube video, it was hard for me to even download it. Just looking at the YouTube videos, getting it in front of me, I am immersed. Like I just, that's pretty much all I want to do right now. But 2K24 is dropping and the hours pass. Like I said, it's one of those games that the hours just pass. Yesterday I got on and before I knew it was 11 at night. And I said, if I get immersed like that again, next time I look at the clock, it'll be 3 in the morning. I can't have that. So I had to force myself off at 11 o'clock at night. Man, it feels good to have a game like that. It just feels good to have that experience. The last time I had that experience was probably Zelda. Breath of the Wild. And then before that was Red Dead Redemption 2, just so y'all know. Yeah, Dos Pelotas, if any of you guys would like, because Dos Pelotas said, "Oh City, how do I become a member?" So if anybody wants to be a member and get a badge by your name, all you got to do is type !join right here in the live stream chat. The link will come up and you could become a member. Danny 2K said, "Truth is, we're hyping up an overpriced game, which was ish last year, and now with an overpriced pay-to-win battle pass." Thank you for seeing that. This is definitely a concern of mine. This is definitely something I'm considering. But I'm hyping up, if I'm hyping up anything, I'm hyping up what the devs said they're going to deliver. And this will all come crashing down if they do not execute what they said they will deliver. And I will be sure, I can promise you guys, I will be sure to let everybody know what hasn't been delivered. Hopefully they execute everything well. But if they haven't delivered, if they don't deliver what they're saying they're going to deliver, I'll be sure to, in my own little way, hold 2K accountable and keep them on their toes here on this platform. So ain't much we can do, man. They're a monopoly, bro. They got the market cornered in regards to basketball gaming. They don't have to do anything, really. They really don't have to even answer us or listen to us or hear us out or make a change. They don't need to do anything. That's how cornered they got the market. There's no competition in sight. So if you think of some of the other bigger companies, you could understand that and say, well, that's why we're getting a mediocre product. Well, hopefully this year they make a change and turn a new leaf, extending an olive branch, and maybe we could see something special again. I would love to see something special again, and trust and believe I'll be praising 2K. Tom Shines with a $5 super chat said, "BG3 all day, bro. I'm steady Eldritch blasting my way through the world. Warlock / sorcerer. Re-rolling into stretch 4 on Friday." Appreciate that, Tom Shines. Yeah, ain't it dope, man? Ain't it dope? For me, it's extra special. Baldur's Gate 3 is extra special for me because I was a skeptic. So when you're a skeptic and still get completely immersed in a game that you don't even realize is immersing you, oh my God, just crazy. Dos Pelotas just became a legend. Salute to you. Appreciate that. Cedric TV said, all city. They listen enough for us not to leave. Yeah. And the thing is, and I think we forget this, is that 2K has made the game more so for the casuals. So whoever leaves, they got 10 more walking in the door. For every one person that leaves, 10 more is walking in, and then they make the game free to play and forget about it. So yeah, City, I was like, hell nah, that's not for me. Yeah, see what I'm saying, Tom Shines? Yeah, we was on the same joint. Pause. Starfield looking like a vibe for tomorrow. So I was thinking about Starfield. I've done a ton of research into Starfield, and the consensus seems to be, at least to sum it up, it seems to be an okay game that the gaming community has overhyped, similar to what we're doing with 2K24. We overhyped it to the point that it was supposed to be the best game since sliced bread, the best game ever released. And when comparing it to that, it falls really short. But overall, the game is supposed to be good. Nothing close to Baldur's Gate 3, but it's supposed to be a good game. So I might consider it. $19.99 from KI's TV. Hopefully I didn't jack that up. Pre-ordered this game as a surprise for my boyfriend. Found your channel and now I'm nervous. Hope he likes it. Which game you talking about, Kays? Are you talking about 2K24? If you're talking about 2K24, if your boyfriend is a 2K player, he's gonna be happy that you got the game pre-ordered for him. Hopefully you can let me know, KZ, if you're talking about 2K24. But salute to you, man. That's a W, girlfriend. I think everybody in here. Matter of fact, just especially for this $19.99 super chat, let's get this set up. If you think Kay buying the game 2K24 for her boyfriend is a W, put a W in the chat. Let's see them W skyrocket. A girlfriend buying 2K24 for her boyfriend, put a W in the chat. If it's an L, put an L. Watch them W skyrocket, Kay, just to assure you that you made the right decision. Go ahead and make them W shine, man. Whatever we know about 2K24, with whatever we know about 2K24, let's get them W's up. There we go. There we go. Just to assure you, K's, there you go. I appreciate y'all for participating in that, because I know the anxiety that a girlfriend will face, wondering if she, you know, made the right decision for a boyfriend, and just the fact that she's concerned means that she's a W girlfriend. Just the fact that she's looking at live streams to see if she made a good decision to get that for her boyfriend shows that she's a W girlfriend. So salute to you. Appreciate you coming through, and appreciate the stream participating and making that happen. Now I get mad at him for playing. S. Wall said, now don't get mad at him for playing. That's a big W. I just spent $75 on it, Malik said. Big shout out to the best content creator, in my opinion. Salute to you, Chef Mitchell. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the words of encouragement, man. A good woman knows what type of time we on from early September to Thanksgiving. We are not seeing from early September to Thanksgiving. Oh, City, you're gonna struggle when you play My Career with a 60 overall, boring as hell. I could see that, Bradsa. I could see that, but I have no intentions of really staying in My Career. I really don't have intentions of staying in My Career. I'm hoping to have the most fun experience possible, but we'll see what happens. Gotta find the way to make it good. Clutch, what up, Clutch? Appreciate you. My wife buys me 2K every year, and she understands how much 2K means in my heart. Love my wife. That was Kenneth. Salute to you for sharing that with us, man. And she supported the stream. Big facts. Then she supported the stream. I thought that was dope too. Midnight Howler, appreciate you joining as a rookie. Man, the members are going up. I trust and believe I'm gonna keep some in mind to make some special happen for the members, whether we're doing like VC giveaways or whatnot. You know, as creators, we have the option to send something out that only the members can see. So I'll definitely keep that in mind for 2K24. You know, if you guys are struggling with VC, I'm not gonna be spending money on VC, so I might as well give that to y'all. So especially for the members, I'll make sure to send some out for y'all. I appreciate that, y'all. Shout out from the Philippines, Mark Miguel. Salute to everybody watching across the world. I really appreciate y'all being here. It's super dope. Damn, this week went hella quick, right? We are like right here, y'all. It is about to go down. In just a couple of days, you're gonna see us, you know, starting the journey for the no money spent. Just a couple of days, you're gonna see the build videos come out. And like I keep stressing to y'all, please don't just go by the build you see. We're going to have to learn thresholds. We're going to have to learn the attributes and how effective each attribute is on the floor. Badge requirement levels for each attribute and what level they unlock. NBA 2K Lab, you guys might again want to check out NBA 2K Lab. They're going to be testing the percentages for each of these badges and the effects they have on your attributes. I keep stressing to y'all, there's nobody ahead of the game like NBA 2K Lab. Sign up for NBA 2K Lab Premium and use my promo code ALLCITY. I keep stressing this to y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. Everybody's spreading through Twitter right now. Everybody's on 2K Lab. They really do their best to give more than they need to. You might want to consider joining their premium service. Use my promo code to help support this platform and also help support 2K Labs as well, so they could continue to bring these type of resources to the 2K community. Less than 48 hours, Call Me Bane said. Juan Martez said, I mess with 2K Labs. By the way, 2K Labs also has a jump shot tool that you could actually use your controller in to get your time and your preference. I've talked about this last year. You guys might want to consider that as well to find the right jump shot, along with the information they give you about badge percentages and how much it affects your attributes. Tommy DK, I play to join you on the no money spent movement. Mars, what up, Mars? What suggestions do you and the crew have to level up fast? I wish I had a suggestion, but you know, follow me on this journey, Mars. I already know you're gonna be here, so follow me on this journey. And you know, when I find out ways to kind of get VC and make your grind a little easier for no money spent, I'll definitely share them. You already know the vibes. Deity 2K with a $4.99 super chat said, "Yo, City, I'm extra excited for this year. Sounds like you won't be ready for that comp smoke, so I'll go after your members and these bummy PS5 players." You know, it's like, you know how many people felt that way when they was going up against Tyson? They saw Tyson, they was like, look at this little guy, B. Dudes are like skyrocketing over Tyson, like mad brolic. And dudes thought that there was, you know, just like Deity was saying, he said, you're gonna go, well, think of my homies like they Tyson. Hopefully you got your game up to par, because them boys ain't taking no shorts. Especially now that we coming up too, and we about to hit this 100K. I know folks, they coming out there ready for the kill. It's no going down, man. And they ain't finna lose to no Xbox players. I don't think they finna try to take no L's to no Xbox players. It's only like 2 of y'all Xbox players. Like, y'all not even deep. You got 2.5 Xbox players. You got 2 6-foot Xbox players, and you got 1 4'6" Xbox player. And that's it. That makes up your whole community. Y'all can't take on the whole PS5 community. That's just madness. What up, King Zeno? Father 3 in the building. What up? Jay, so icy out here. Leave me alone when I'm playing 2K. Christopher Smith with a $10 super chat just cuz. Damn, Chris, I appreciate that, man. Mad support in recent days, man. You know, it's really cool. It's really cool to kind of see you guys offer gestures of support like that. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's really cool that when you're out here working and you're grinding and sometimes you don't feel like streaming or making a video, and then you just get on and you see the support from the community like that. I'm like, I'm really taken back with that, man. I really appreciate that. Call Me Dev said, how can I play against All City Live TV? Join our Discord. Type exclamation point Discord and the link will come up. Let me get this next super chat. The homie said, I'll get to the rest of the chat as well. B-Dub with a $2 super chat said, what are your top 10 play builds per position? What are your top 10 play builds per position? I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. I don't have any. All we've seen is the 10 play builds that they've offered us so far. As far as template builds is going to be, you know, we're going to see the template build and we could choose to either go with it or make a modification. If you don't go with it and you modify it, then you'll lose your animations. If you go with it, you'll keep the player's animations, or you'll gain the player's animations. But I couldn't list them off because I don't remember every attribute off the top of my head. We did a brief run through of the template builds, and maybe that's something we'll get into when we get the release. Maybe we could have a live stream just going through the template builds to help offer more guidance on that. So you guys be sure to keep it locked, man. What up, Keith Turner? What's good, man? I'm a top tier 2K player, and I definitely F you and badge plug more than anybody else, gang. Salute to you, Clark. I appreciate that, man. We need more top tier 2K players. So please consider joining our Discord, especially if you're a top tier player. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we have the All City Lunatics and the All City Maniacs. We want to get players with that high aptitude and high IQ. Right now is well over 100 players on the Lunatics, and we got about 20 or 25 or so high aptitude, high IQ players on the Maniacs. The Maniacs is the next level of Lunatics, and those are the folks that take on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, those Maniacs will take on anybody. Salute to the Maniacs if you're in here. Salute to the Lunatics as well if you're in here. But yeah, I'm looking forward because there's a lot of people attempting to call us out, and I think you're gonna be surprised with what y'all see in 2K24. But I'll keep my mouth shut. Again, it's not me you got to worry about. It's the homies. The homies. They're the ones who be in the lab like crazy. They're the ones who be dropping everything off. It's them guys. I want to try out for lock. Yeah. So we're going to be hosting tryouts. We're going to give them, you know, I got to give y'all at least 2 weeks, at the very least, at least 2 weeks for you guys to get acclimated with 2K24. And then after 2 weeks, and I can get acclimated with it as well, After 2 weeks, I'll start the tryouts so we could kind of rebuild and get the Xbox and PlayStation community together for new gen lunatics and new gen maniacs. Clan wars back. There aren't many surviving clans out there. But we're definitely not a clan. I'm way too grown to be talking about, yo, you want to join my clan? Nah. That don't even look right. It don't look right on me. You wanna join my clan B? Yo, join my clan B. Negative, Kochi. Hopefully the Discord speaks for itself. Family, respectful, and all this good stuff. But yeah, we'll drop off any of these clans type of thing. Hopefully that's what we're coming to. Bring your clan. We'll drop y'all off. Oh man, Blessed Valley, appreciate you, Amanda. All City, I need be on the team. My team winning this year. Yes, sir. Join, like I said, join our Discord. Be on the lookout for when we do tryouts. Come on out, and we ain't taking no shorts. I may look like a nice guy. You may hear me talking like a nice guy, but when it comes to our All City Lunatics and it comes to our All City Maniacs, it's not only me you got to deal with. It's not only my approval that you need. You need the approval from everybody that's there. And we don't take no shorts. If you ain't got the aptitude, if you ain't got the awareness, the offensive spacing, the IQ, if you ain't got them things, you ain't getting on the team. That's it. And it's not necessarily a team. It's an exclusive chat for members with higher IQ. So this way, when you get into this chat, what you do is you send the message instead of in the general chat with all 27,000 people, you'll send it in this particular room of a group of members who have proven to have this aptitude. And this way, when you get on the court, you know you're running with players with a good amount of IQ. So yeah, definitely come on out. What a band was goody. Who here can guard me for real? Space Ape said. I'm not worried. Y'all gonna F with me. There you go, Clark. That's the type of confidence we need. You're a point guard, Clark? Or you say you was a lock? Yeah, because we got a couple of great locks, but we always want more. If you want to join ! Discord, type that in the chat, ! Discord, because you guys keep asking me how do you join. Type it in the chat. The link will come up and join. Gino 420 High say, yo, yeah, it's time to beat up on your PSN dudes. Gonna be lots of leg, dude. First time crossplay. Yes. I think y'all gonna be surprised. Hold my bong said, man, I'll lock his ass up. Friday can't get here fast enough. We want all the smoke. Who folks are calling for smoke? And they ain't got nothing to put out no fires. You got all these players calling for smoke. There's no fire extinguishers. There ain't no water. There ain't nothing in sight. Y'all calling for all this smoke. Man, oh man. It's gonna be a fun time. Shooting guards still exist. Where will the tryout noti be? Yeah, the tryout noti will always be in my Discord. And we might be more organized this year, but normally the way in which I do tryouts is based on my energy throughout the day. If I got enough energy, then I'll just put out a message saying, yo, tryouts at 3 p.m. And we're going to keep this thing going, so you need to worry about missing it. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it at different times and different days. Jethawk with the 199 super chat said, pay attention to y'all unpluckable. Appreciate you, Jethawk. Facts. Can we try out for different roles? What does that mean, roles? Oh, yeah. You guys do try out for different roles. So if you're a point guard, if you're a lock, bring your best position out. You don't want to be out there lacking. If you're lacking, you're not going to get on. It's going to be as simple as that. There's times where we host tryouts with like 50 people joining the tryouts and only one makes it on. I try to tell y'all, this one here is no joke. And we'll just keep doing it. Whether we got to add only one person every day, you got to have that IQ. If you ain't got that IQ, then, up your IQ and come back and try out again. No love lost. We've had folks that try out 3 times and they made it on the 3rd time because we work with them. We tell them what to work on as you're going through your tryouts, there are some folks with heavy egos. What up, King New York? There are some folks with heavy egos that can't take constructive criticism. But while we're playing, I'll be saying things, yo, homies, you should be looking here. Yo, homies, don't do that. Hey, yo, watch out for that. You know, I'll let them know, see if they make the adjustments, see how they respond to constructive criticism. If they end up getting too tense or they want to snap at me or something like that, there ain't no way. If you can't survive me with my kindness, that you're going to survive some of the other folks that are on the lunatics and the maniacs, because they'll chew your head off for making a mistake. So keep that in mind, y'all. Christopher Smith with the $1 super chat. Appreciate you making that happen. And salute to Chris Smith, just cuz. Has there been any VC news as far as how much you need to make a build? That's going to be the first video I drop Friday. Tay, I will make sure that you guys know how much more money you're spending per build, if it's even going to be, even if the cost is going to be more expensive. I'll definitely let you know. If it's less expensive, I'll drop the video with the same exact energy hyped that 2K made the builds less expensive. How likely that is? Woo-wee. I have no idea. I could imagine that we'll be bringing the red map build back as well in 2K24. I can imagine we'll be doing some of that. So what's your take on small guards this year? I think the small guards are going to be an option this year for sure. Pick and roll type of game. I think they're going to be out there. But we don't yet know. We'll find out as soon as we get our hands on the game. SMMR MUN Young said, I'm not no money spent this year, but I am not my money spent. I hear that. I hear that. SMMR, yeah. Hustle vibes, big facts, man. Like, yo, you could, I'm saying $50, you know what I'm saying? I get this VC, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. Okay. Bam, new build. Are you going to have mixed teams this year with Xbox and PlayStation? We sure are. And that's based on the Xbox community. We'll do our best to get Xbox players out there to come on out and play if they're receptive to that. And then that so be it. You know, we're down to run with anybody. We don't discriminate. We'll give everybody a shot. But normally when I get on, I run with our lunatics or our maniacs. This is why it's important for you guys to pay attention to that notification that goes out for tryouts. Because when I run, I'm normally going to be running with our lunatics or maniacs. And then when I host tryouts, that's where you get your opportunity to make it on the team. Call me Dev with $1 super chat just cuz. Appreciate that. Call me Dev. Salute to you, man. Appreciate the gesture. So Shiesty G's, he said, being that the attributes don't stretch as far as they did in 23, hopefully the price per build goes down, being that you get less for your money. It's a hella interesting thought, hella wishful thinking. And, you know, it makes sense. In our world, in the world of us giving the dollar, it makes sense. In the world of somebody taking the dollar, not so much. So we'll see how that turns out, but I'll definitely keep y'all posted. Mighty Taino, and keep in mind, like I said, this is not a 5-man team. What I'm asking you guys to try out for is not like it's a 5-man team. As of right now, the Lunatics have over 100 members in there. All folks who have proven to have high IQ and high aptitude. The Maniacs have even more members in there. So altogether, it's well over 100 members. But this to get added into an exclusive chat where the people that you're running with, have high IQ, as opposed to trying to go into the general chat where you don't know who you're actually running with until you get to know them. So just keep that in mind. Take two is capitalism at its finest. That was James. Facts. Winning too easy with a $10 super chat said, need to join that Xbox community ASAP. What position you thinking of starting with first? So we try out all positions throughout tryouts. All right, so let me give you guys an example of what happens. Being that we have so many lunatics and maniacs, we get either the lunatics or the maniacs to get 5 people together. And then one of our lunatics or maniacs will live stream the game so I can see what's going on, or one of our leaders could see what's going on. Salute to the All City team, by the way. our leadership team. And then we have, what we end up doing is everybody who's trying out, we have you guys, I'll call out positions. Who's a point guard? All right, I'll list the point guard down. Same, and we go through these positions in power forward, small forward, center, and we get a team of 5. And then we work on the second team, get the second team ready. Each one of y'all will create a pro-am team and match up against our maniacs or lunatics. And I'll be watching through the live stream, so this way I can see any mistakes. The goal is not to beat our team. Even if you win, there's a chance you won't get added. It's not about winning. It's about how you're playing to show you got, because we're not necessarily expecting you guys to win or lose. Either way, we want to know how your IQ, how much aptitude you have for 2K. So those are the things that, so we're watching each individual play. We're watching communication. Everybody got to be on the mic. Everybody. If you're not on the mic, don't bother trying out. If you ain't got a mic, don't bother trying out. It's not going to work out. So yeah, everybody got to have a mic. Good communication, good energy is a huge plus. Coming there on any level of toxicity, might as well just leave, because we ain't got no time for that. Right now, over 100 members, all with good energy. And that's how we're going to keep expanding on that. If you think you're too, it's okay to be arrogant, but be respectful with your arrogance, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? We want everybody to feel comfortable. Why would 2K live y'all over the money? Man, that's just crazy. How do you like the badge progression this year? I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing, Nar. I think it's going to help create a skill gap. If I missed anybody super chat, please let me know. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing out there. If I missed your comment, please just copy and paste it. I'll try and read it. My fault. Didn't mean it as a 5-man, but I'll definitely power forward. You got it, Mighty Taino. It's all good. Yeah, definitely good internet, by the way. Facts. Definitely good internet. Blake said, I'm going all rebound and passing. Hitting 40 with no points all year. That's a whole new type of challenge, bro. That's crazy. Midnight Holler said, shout out to All City Live TV and my Xbox cats. Already pre-ordered and picking up my Kobe Bryant edition on Friday. Hashtag no money spent. Appreciate you, Midnight Holler. I can't wait to join y'all with my center. Yes, man. We want to bring a ton of new players out there. Hopefully the first tryouts brings a ton of folks. Tryouts is exhausting, yeah. It's really taxing, because some people, I'll tell you my experience this year. Just to give you guys some insight, in case you're one of those folks who are, some of y'all probably one of these folks, is what I'm going to say. Especially the point guard position. When we call for the point guard position, if you are not a dog, don't bother. This is not for okay point guards. This is not for mediocre, or I'm just okay and I do this in the rec center. No. The point guard position, the person leading the offense, got to be an absolute dog. And that's not somebody who just scores all the points. We're not with that. And none of the other lunatics are going to let you rock like that. But this is for somebody who has the IQ to know when to pass, know what to take, what the defense is giving them, know when to score when they need to score. If they have to score the whole game, so be it, as long as that's what the defense is giving you, not giving nothing else up. But that type of IQ, you know what I'm saying? So the point guard position, by far the toughest position to try out for. And then we look at the lock position leading the defense, along with the center, the anchor, positioning, and all this good stuff. It's definitely things that we're looking in 2K24. And it's going to take some time to get acclimated to the game, though. So I understand that. What up, Vice? What's goody, brother? Underrated reply guy in the building. Bros, we playing Thursday. Switch your locations on consoles. James said, we're going to be lit this year, and also going to meet a lot of new people. Big facts. Mark G in the building. I'm just glad this builder is making people pick their position this way. Overdue. We tried this called Demigod Bills, and it was a massive L for the community. Thank you for saying that, Mark G. This is big facts, man. I think the community just didn't know we wanted this. And after going the Demigod route, the 2K community found out that we wanted more of like the 2K20 vibe type of bills out there. And I think that's what we're getting. King of New York said, preach all city. I need a point guard who is going to kill whoever's in front of him. Yeah, that's the type of stuff that we want. Hopefully with crossplay, we'll be able to bring them out. And we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Hey, City just tuned in. What I missed? You ain't missing nothing much, Reggie Hayes. We just vibing. We just vibing out here. I want to lead the defense. Y'all can have that offense this year. I'm all defense this year. Missed too much 23, 24. We on defense better than offense this year. That's what's up, Clark. Yep. Oh, City, what's your big man preference? Inside big or shooting big? It's really dependent on the point guard. It's the point guard's preference. I'm not running point guard, so, you know, we do what the team, we take what the team needs. So if our point guard is going to run 5 out, then, you know, we're going to need a shooting big. If our point guard is going to run pick and roll, then we can go with both, either shooting or inside. So it's really dependent. And like I said, this is not a 5-man team, y'all. Hopefully y'all understand that. You know, within the Lunatics, they be running 10s. They'll just run 10s randomly throughout the day. And there'll be multiple different point guards. So multiple different point guards have different play styles. And, you know, we're going to need inside centers and outside centers. Tryouts will start probably 2 weeks after the release of 2K24. We'll pick back up tryouts 2 weeks after the release of 2K24. So that way you guys got time to get acclimated to the game. And, you know, if y'all guys are acclimated, then boom, we'll go right out there, start the tryouts, and you can start your journey with a group of folks that already know how to play the game. 2 weeks after drop. Big facts. We do tryouts in our Discord, y'all. Tryouts are done in our Discord. Type ! Discord to join. How long do you think it will take to grind that player from the ground up? I'm definitely not trying to rush. No money spent. I know it's going to be a struggle. I'm not trying to rush it. But I'd say I should be good to go. Like play at least competitively in the rec center. I know that's kind of like an oxymoron, but to play at a higher level in the rec center, I could say maybe a week or two, something like that. What up, old man baller? Ferrari Shine said inside bigs are dookie. That's negative, Kochi. Inside bigs are as good as their point guard is. I wish more folks understood that. Inside bigs are a problem if you have a dog at the point guard. If that point guard could force a double team and your big knows when to slip, dogs, you're getting every O board. And if he just dots the slip, you're good money. You're going to finish inside big. Inside bigs are just, they only really as good as the point guard, or they only really could shine as much as the point guard lets them shine. That's the best way to put it. That's more optimistic than 2 days. I know a lot of inside bigs are like, hell nah, with that point guard, because you're running with randoms. Until you run with a good point guard, then you understand. A lot of inside bigs are like, hell no, my point guard don't make me. Your point guard makes you, Brody. Otherwise, you just staying under the rack, not even setting screens for your point guard or nothing. You know how many goofballs I ran into in 2K23 that dead stood under the rack, bro? And they running with a 6'1" point guard? I said, this poor guard, bro. And we got our main locks out there. Oh my God. He's too worried about getting a rebound. It's so annoying, man, because I make builds to play against higher levels of competition. And then you get these goofballs that are just thinking about grabbing a board. Not even trying to help their team at all. To each their own, man. But that random life is scary. Woo! That joint is scary. Christopher Smith said, W, put the template builds from 2K24 and NBA 2K23. It is very interesting. Well, for some of those template builds, you can't even input them into 2K23 because the tethering is very different. The attributes that are tied to each other are very different. That was one of the first things I noticed. No screens or nothing, just straight to the paint. Yeah, no screens or nothing, just straight to the paint. Bro, your 7-foot glass finisher you made last year was my go-to build. Hopefully you keep dropping builds that you can vouch for like last year. It's going to be a tough year to listen to content creators. I appreciate you saying that, Mahad Ahmed, because it's facts. That 7 foot glass cleaning finisher was a goated build. It wasn't my preferred build, but it was a goated build. And the reason why I made that build was solely because of us running with other players from our Discord community, and we ran into someone with that build, and I asked them about it. I said, what type of build is that? Showed me everything, showed me the badges and everything. I said, yeah, I'm gonna make that build. It was highly agile, had a 3-ball, got boards, but then because of these slider adjustments that 2K was remixing the sliders, it was like you'll have a good day and then you'll have like multiple terrible days. So I didn't like the inconsistency, so I had to put it up. The most fun build that I had in regards to bigs last year was the very first build that I made. And that was my Paint Beast build at 6'11". And that was an inside player. But I only started having fun with him when we started getting more point guards out there. And they started getting acclimated to all the nuances of 2K23 that allowed me. So more towards the mid to end years when I started having more fun with my inside big. Best kept hush, what up? What up, Byron? What's going on? Can't do that with a stretch that can set screens. I had last year I had a 6'8". So bust this, y'all. I had a 6'8" that I ran from the 5 all the way to playing upside, like running the center to even playing lockdown. So I ran him at the center, and in the rec center, you could do something like that. You can't take that 6'8" build into the pro-am, although we've seen plenty of people do it. It's not a good idea, though. So I wouldn't recommend that 6'8". I made him at the center position, but I wouldn't recommend running with him against higher levels of competition. So he had a good 3-ball, and he had brick wall on Hall of Fame, and he was super fast at 6'8". I was able to run that player. He had gold. It was clamps, and what's the other one? What's the other? The stealing badge. He had the interceptor, and I forget the other badge. I think y'all put it in. Y'all be able to put it in the chat. But he had gold badges, gold defensive badges, and I was able to run him as a lockdown towards the end of the year. And because he was so heavy, he had 94 strength. I didn't realize how bumpy he was toward the end of the year, and I had so much fun running with him at the lockdown position. Plus, he had a tremendous amount of rebounding. Glove, thank you, Glove. I drew a blank there. I appreciate that. Thanks, y'all. So I like making interesting builds, and oftentimes you'll see me make interesting builds, but I'm making them with the idea that I know what team I'm running with. This year, I can't do that. This year, I need to make builds that sustain me the whole year. So the builds that I'm going to make are more on the safe side. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll definitely share my builds with you guys. More in line with what I was showing you guys earlier today, the build that I show you with the 2-way. I appreciate you guys sharing the glove. I drew a blank on glove for some reason. They need a Gilbert Arenas template. What 2K start playing my career? I've been here since the start of 2K10, but to be honest, if y'all OGs 2K player, then you would know 2K5 was slick the first my career on 2K. Well, I'd be drawing a blank on my career as well. Hopefully 2K24 has a way better my career because I'm looking forward to it. Are you going safe on your first build? Yeah, I'm going safe in regards to my skill level. Safe may look a little crazy to y'all, but safe in regards to my skill level. So I'll show you what's a good safe build for me, because we was just talking about it. This is a good safe build to me. Here, he has an 86 driving dunk, that's contact. He has an 86 3-ball, you knocking down shots. He also has a 92 ball handle. He's gonna have 85 perimeter defense and a 91 steal, 83 speed with an 87 acceleration. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, these are things that can't be patched because you're not overdoing your attributes. You're not shooting for a 96 or something like that to get Hall of Fame stuff. So yeah, that's safe to me, and that's a 6'6" build. That's definitely safe to me. I like the way this one looks, and there's the type of builds that I'm leaning towards, some that could sustain. What up, Dano? What's good? Did they even show us my career trailer yet, bro? Nah, Mr. Football. That's all we got is what's been out. Maybe it is. Maybe it is 89 overall. Maybe it is. I gotta double check it. Matter of fact, I got the image. Let me double check. There's some at 86. There's some, matter of fact. I got it. I will pull it up right now and we'll check the contact dunk requirements. I got that stuff, Kochi. You already know. Contact dunk requirements. X. Where is it at? Hold on a second. Oh, I put it in the folder. I forgot. I put it in folder. Contact dunk requirements. So 87. 87 is the contact. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Thank you for clarifying that. And let's pull this thing up. Pull it up. Pull it up. What is going on? Did I move my camera? Oh no, I didn't move my camera. Contact dunk requirements are right here. So we can see them for ourselves. So 87 driving dunk, just so y'all know, with a 75 vert is what you're gonna shoot for. And that's only the first contact dunk. 89 is for the second. 94 as you go up there. 96. And then you got the small man, the small dudes, 6'4" max height, 86 and 93. And then the big man, max minimum height of 6'10", 80 and 90. So 87. So that build is one short off. That's one attribute off. That's interesting. I've been watching you since NBA 2K19 and never stop. Appreciate you, Dan Cash Out. I appreciate you watching for so long as well, man. I imagine, I don't know if 89 would be elite. I don't know. It looks, Donnie Baby, it looks more like that 96 and 94 will probably be more in line with elite. What up? Keep it 100. What's good, man? What is the worst 2K builder TI? Smug 3D, Joe Knows talked on this topic on his latest video. Mistakes that can prevent it on your first build. Appreciate you, Smug 3D. Yeah, I did see. I didn't get to watch the video, but I saw that he posted it. So yeah, we have all the information here. I always I have folders of information. So with all layup, no dunk. We've already seen them making the all layup and no dunk builds. We've already seen them doing it. Yeah, so the park is gonna be fire. I hope so. Stephon Atkins, I hope so. You think unique builds gonna be more important than meta this year because the badges? You know what? I think we've gone a lot of years, and this is the issue in my opinion. What up, TR God? We've gone what up, Mac Too Much? We've gone a lot of years where your build, like a lot of folks were exploit made and bad and like boost made, exploit made. Like there wasn't no skill because your build afforded you so much. And then they were like badge made as well, because if they got their badges to a certain level, they could become unstoppable. That's what changes this year. And I don't think folks are fully grasping how much this badge regression is going to affect you on the court. If you're not consistently triggering these badges, then they will regress if you don't have a floor setter on them. And that's going to change up how successful you are at hitting particular shots. So although we're so concerned about the builder, we're forgetting about the play style that allows you to have a successful build. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. I think a lot of people are just missing that aspect of it. And they're just thinking, well, I'll just get my build up, similar to the effect of folks putting on Agent 3s last year and they weren't even using the badge. Folks putting on the limitless range badge last year and shooting from right behind the line, or not going as far back as they needed to activate the badge and make good use of it. All of that changes next year with regression, and your play style is going to change. if you're not going to be successful because you don't have the badges. You know what I mean to say? So it's not like you just check a badge and it stays there. Negative, coachy. That badge could drop to bronze. And you'd be like, yo, why I can't hit that shot? Well, because you're not being successful at the shot. So more so than anything, the reason why I got into that is because it's going to be playstyle. I think this is going to create diversity in playstyles, this whole setup. So we're not seeing the point guard perform the same exact moves over and over. We're not seeing all ball handlers look exactly the same. You're going to see folks going with the step backs. You're going to see folks activating the teardrops, the mid-range. You're going to see the mid-range as an option. You're going to see finesse finishing and strong finishing. So refreshing. So refreshing to even consider, because we used to have this option. This was definitely an option for years in 2K. Only over the last 3 years we started seeing this thing disappear on us. But this has always been an option. Slashers always had finishing options. You can finish aggressive or finish with finesse. Have you seen any safe center builds? I haven't looked much into it, and I don't want to give you guys any misinformation. I haven't looked much into it. I did see the template builds and they look pretty decent. But when I get my hands on that builder, we'll be doing live streams and, we'll go through it to help you guys, to prevent you guys from making mistakes. Mid-range used to be a meme. Diversity in 2K is definitely a W. You ain't lying, man. We need that diversity back. Hey, so we are well over an hour in. I salute y'all for joining and watching. I might consider live streaming Baldur's Gate 3 if you guys are interested in that. It's quickly become one of my favorite games. I may consider live streaming it on my second channel. If you guys are interested in watching that, just type exclamation point and the number 2. Exclamation point 2. My second channel will come up. You guys can subscribe. And I may Baldur's Gate is so special to me that I kind of want to keep it to myself. It's like one of those things that is one of those special experiences for me right now. So I'm kind of being selfish with it. But if I do go live, I'll be doing that on my second channel. Thank you for putting the channel link in there, Blake Malpass. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Wishing y'all safe and blessed rest of your night. I'll catch you guys either on the next video or a live stream. You already know the vibes. Easy, y'all.